Jeunesse family. This is so awesome. Wow, look at this. Now, I'm stunned to be here. There's just so much things I want to share with you, but the key thing that I want to cover is how you could start to build your business rapidly in less than a week from now. And that is by using Facebook. How many would you be interested to learn about that today? Raise your hand. Say yes. Alright, so this is my gift for you for the next 15 minutes. I'm going to touch on one specific knowledge, one specialty on the internet. And before I start, right, I have to say this. Now, isn't Jeunesse company business is freaking awesome? Yes? I mean, look at this. Wow. The products, the technology, the platform, and everything else. So with that in mind, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Randy, Wendy, and Scott for providing this platform for us. I think we should give a round of applause to the founders and Scott. Let's do that for them. Louder! And this is for our founders and Scott. Now, when I was at the backstage, I was listening to what Scott Lewis been sharing on stage. I was listening at the back, and I was inspired with his message, his speech, and his teachings. And one of it that he covered intensively is the element of gratitude. I think that this business is about being gratitude. And I'd like to say thank you and being gratitude to my mentor and my leader, Double Diamond Director Billy Teo, for bringing me into this business. Now, because without him, I wouldn't be here. And what's more important, it's not about me, but it's about you. I think you're here today with your leaders, someone who has shared this business to you. And I want you to take the next 5 seconds to spend the gratitude moment to say thank you to them. Because when was the last time you ever say thank you? Because you always speak with your members, aka your downlines. And you never go back and say, hey, leader, you have always been here. And sometimes I forgot to say a simple thank you. Can we all do that to your leaders, yes? Let's do that.
Thank you.
You can say Sawadee Cup as well. I believe there's a lot of Thailand members here. Right? Terima kasih for Indonesian partners. Now, Bruce Lee once said that a successful warrior is an ordinary man, or in this case, an ordinary woman with a laser-like focus. And when I started this business, I focused on one key element, and that's none other than the internet. And because I just focused on that, it helped me to build the business. And the very first year when I built this business with no experience whatsoever in this industry, humbly I was able to become the top enroller, the 4th top enroller, not in Malaysia, not in Asia Pac, not in Asia, but the whole world. And thank you for that. And that's by leveraging on the internet. And that's my gift for you today, because I want to share with you this gift, this knowledge that I believe if you were to take action, in less than a week, you could be building this business just like that, all around the world. Would you love to know that, yes? Yeah? And if we look again, there are so many elements involved with the internet, but I want to pick just one. The one that all of us are familiar with. Now, who doesn't have a Facebook account? Don't raise your hand. Alright, we're going to choose on Facebook because that is something that everyone is familiar with. And let's look why we choose Facebook. So how to build your network by using Facebook? That has been the one of my key strategy of how I build the Jeunesse business all around the world by tapping on Facebook. And again, it's the same simple blueprint that I've used and all of my members and everyone else use. And I'll give it to you today. Now, if you look at Facebook, why we choose Facebook? There are actually 4 key reasons why we have to use Facebook. Now, there are Instagram, there are Snapchat, there are Twitter, there are Pinterest, there are many more. But all of them share the same strategy. They are just different platforms. So if you learn this today, right, you'll be able to deploy the same strategy on almost every different social media platform. So I want you to think strategic rather than thinking tactical. Rather than thinking how do I upload files to Instagram and so on, don't do that. Think strategic. Think what is the formula, and then you can deploy that same formula across the board with any social media platforms that you want to use. Are you ready? Yes? Yes. Thank you. So, embracing the opportunity why we use Facebook. Now, the very first thing is this, is that people don't like to talk on the phone anymore. Right? Now, I'm not sure whether you experience this. You call up your friend didn't answer the phone. When you WhatsApp that dude, that person replies to you, what's that? What's up, dude? Right? I get that all the time. I call up my buddies, nobody picks up the phone. But when I WhatsApp them, they respond. They say, dude, what's going on, right? And we choose Facebook because Facebook has launched the platform of Facebook Messenger, and it works just like in WhatsApp, WeChat, and so on. So that's the first point. The second point is that Facebook is worldwide. Now, if you think again, Jeanette's business is a worldwide business. Now, I understand that it's wonderful to build business in our neighborhood. I love that. I come from a tiny small island called Penang. Very small. I'm a very small, tiny person. Like a very ordinary person living in a very ordinary place. Right? It's nice to build a business in your local area. But if you're doing that, I think that you're losing the biggest advantage what Jeanette's platform provides to you, which is a worldwide business, which is a business that's spread across to over 140 countries. And just imagine if you are building business just in Bangkok, or just in Jakarta, or just in Kuala Lumpur, or just in Melbourne, or just in Sydney. Just try to comprehend at that point when you're living out the whole entire world. Now, we can use the traditional concept of traveling to countries, to cities, and do that. But what if you can change the game and use Facebook to build first, then only you travel? That will reduce tremendous cost for your entire business. Something to think about that. And the next thing is that Facebook is a social network. We all know it's a social network. But the key point here is this, is that aren't we in a network business? So social network business, give you something, right? We build our business through networking. And doesn't make sense if you're not using social network to build network. And the last point is it's free. Now forget about the whole idea of running ads and so on if you are somewhat a newbie. But just focus on tech available for 100% free, which is Facebook. And we use that. We use that to build the entire business. There are 5 key steps. 5 of those. I'm going to share with you in a proper syntax. If you follow these 5 steps, I believe that you may get some results within this week. Most people got it all wrong when they start with Facebook. And when I go through with you these 5 steps, you'll be able to see whether your leaders and your members are doing right, or they are doing the opposite of that. And if we have time, I will even share with you one extra tactic that is so powerful for you to build your Jeanette's business by using Facebook, if we have time. But I'm going to run through with you these 5 steps. The first step is branding your profile. Now, your Facebook profile, your Facebook account, your face, and your cover image. Now, have you seen like the profile picture where it has a cat's face, or it has a star, or it has some logo? Now, don't get me wrong. Some of you are very proud of your team and so on. Don't get me wrong at all. I am just here to share with you from my heart to see you succeed because we are one family, right? There's nothing further than that. But regardless of how proud you are with your team that assembles a star and so on, or it could be a moon, or it could be triangle, or any type of those, to your friends or strangers in Facebook, they don't understand that. Now, the key to success of Facebook is branding your own self first, and then migrating to the Jeanette's business. So with that in mind, the profile picture plays the most important part of your Facebook account is a face of yourself that can connect with the audience, that can connect with the strangers and also your friends. And it doesn't have to be a beautiful face, because some people use fake accounts. They use fake face. They use very attractive woman picture. But that tactic won't work. Simply because after they get to know you and you turn out to be a guy, it just doesn't work. Right? And going to the next point, it's releasing the content that you have on Facebook. Now, don't raise your hand if you do any of this. It doesn't matter. The only thing I want to share with you is how you can use all of these to achieve what we call attraction marketing. We're attracting the prospects, or I like to call them your potential partners, into your realm, right? So the content that you release will dictate your personality and also your brand. So very simple. Any content that you release, before you release that, ask yourself, is this content attractive? Doesn't have to be supermodel attractiveness, but is it attractive? Does someone want to explore further of your post? And the second one, is your content empowering? So let me share with you an example where a typical, I wouldn't even use the word mistake, but a typical example that may not yield the results that you are after. And it's this. Now, we all know Reserve is a fantastic product. We all know it's great. It has so much good nutrient in it and so on. Yes? Yes, right? And some of you may be projecting Reserve as a byproduct to prevent cancer, perhaps, right? I'm not saying that it does that, but I'm just saying that that's how you're portraying it. So you're releasing content about cancer, and all on your Facebook profile, you put people dying from cancer, right? And you show this ugly picture of people dying from cancer, suffering from cancer, and then you start to have message saying that something like, you could be next. And then you start tagging the whole world, right? Like you just tag everyone and so on. And then you use Reserve picture, the box, as the cover, that's the image. Now, although you're doing everything in the right intention, but you're repelling your audience rather than attracting them into your realm of possibility with the Junai's business, right? So look again, are you releasing empowering content and content that attracts rather than repels? Which leads to the next point. The next step is called engaging your Facebook friends. So the traditional way is that you release content, and at the end of your content, at the end of your post, you have a message like WhatsApp me or Facebook message me if you're interested and so on. That works. But when you do that, it is also implying that you have something to offer. Yes? Come on, don't pretend. I do that too. WhatsApp me, message me, PM me, right? We do that all the time. But that's implying that you have something to offer. Now, what I want to teach you is a different way. Instead of doing that, for those people who likes your post, if you're releasing good content, right? For those people who like your post, what's stopping you to get in touch with them and have a casual conversation and see where does the conversation leads to? Because if you know the technology and the digital marketing, the digital media that Junais provide to you, is mind-blowing. Do you know you have more than 10 videos on different aspects that you can angle with? Like if someone is interested about business, you have the business video. If someone is interested with the product, you have the product video, and so forth. So when you have proper engagement, you will be able to release the right kind of video that is in their interest. And if that works and they kind of like it, yeah, I kind of like this video, right? Then we move to the fourth step. It's about building the conversations related to the Junais business. And if they like the idea of Junais, the products, the concept, there's so many angles. Do you know that with Junais you learn there's just so many angles how you can build it? Not just from the products. from the business, from the platform, and so on. Now, if they want to have conversation, this is where you move them from Facebook into your offline world, where you say that, hey, you know what, it's going to be hard for me to guide you through this chat, because this chat is only limited to this amount of chat. Why not let's catch up for a cup of coffee, and let me go through with you, and you let me know what you think about it. Now, do you think that works better? Yes? Right? And what if they are in New York? What if they are in Shanghai? What if they are in Singapore? Right? Well, you can use what we call Facebook Live Video. You can just do a live video and bridge the trust and build the relationship. So this business is all about relationship and networking. Lastly, for you to have perpetual success, you continue to get more friends. Now, getting more friends is not hard because Facebook actually helps you to get more friends. If you add the right friends of interest, Facebook will just suggest to you, hey, these are the other friends that may be of your interest, or they may be interested in your topics. So you continue to add them. Now, if you understand this simple 5-step blueprint, I'm running out of time. This simple 5-step blueprint, it is something that you can continue to do it and scale it up. You just need to tweak, improve, tweak, improve, tweak, improve, tweak, improve. And the next thing you know, you will be building your business all around the world. Right? Is this useful? Yes? Yes. Do you want one more tactic? Yes? Okay. I have about 1 minute, so I'm going to do this really fast. Okay. Now, this business is built on excitement, yes? Right? Like, it's all about excitement. If you don't have excitement, you just can't build this business. Excitement online, offline, it's all about excitement. So you have to do that. Now, I want to share with you one very powerful strategy on how you can use Facebook. And I'll lead into you another secret tactic that I use with this. Okay, so let me just do a quick one. Hi, this is Patric here, coming to you live on stage with everyone here. Can you show some excitement? Yes? Alright, so I'm here to teach about Facebook. And one of the key things about Facebook is to build engagement. And nothing is more powerful than doing a Facebook Live. And that's the reason why I go on a Facebook Live. Because I can actually demonstrate live how we actually get started with Facebook engagement online right now. Now, because Facebook Live will probably give you the highest engagement and give you the most traffic. The reason why it gives you a lot of traffic is because when you go live, all of your friends will actually be notified by Facebook that you are now live. And when they're watching, right, they are engaging with you, they're talking with you, and so on. All right. So I got to continue with the training right now about Facebook. I'll see you shortly. Now, okay. So I want to teach you the tactic here. The first point is that the first thing is that you got to use Facebook Live. It's extremely powerful. What I just said to all of them is the same message I'll tell you. But what if I'll tell you my secret weapon that you can use if you want to use, that will take your business to the whole next level. Ready? Yes. Right. What you have seen just now wasn't live. Right? But what we do, like in my fan page and so on, every day you may see live videos going on. There is technology, you can just go and Google and so on. There's technology where you can deploy your recorded videos to become Facebook Live. So imagine this, right? I could be recording all the videos I want. You could be doing that, of course, for one whole week. And you can start scheduling that out every single day and going live. And you are not live. You could be sipping pina colada in Hawaii or something like that. Or singing Kumbaya song with your friends or whatever they're going to do. Or go off to watch some nice movie. Doesn't matter. But you are actually live with all of your followers and friends on Facebook. Imagine the kind of engagement that you get, the virality of how you move from there. Something to think about. My wish is that you're able to accept my gift today and take it to the whole next level and build and take action. This is Patric here. We are Generation Young. Thank you very much.